let's get them!
Void!
I don't know what happened last night, but I felt as if I was lying down on my mother's lap.
Feeling... I couldn't resist, but I just kept sleeping.
Well, good! They're finally awake!
Are we in the kingdom of Lyria?
You have sharp eyes, Mr. Void!
Are we doomed?
Maybe yes, maybe not. Still, how did we end up here in the first place?
That is a simple physical and biological method. While we were carrying you, we kept making noises that are similar to the sound and wrath of the heartbeats of your mothers. It is efficient in decreasing adrenaline and calming down anybody.
And should you choose to escape our clutches, we will use our infamous dance to put you both to sleep.
Alright. You win.
Good! Now enjoy your meal. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Where are we going?
To work.
War? Against who?
Why, against the Rex, of course.
War? Against LRX? What is the meaning of this?
First, finish your meal. Once you're done, come with us, younglings.
Orchard Ranger?
Don't look so outside, Mr. Void. If our 18-9 was the commander of this army, he would have been far more merciless as opposed to myself. Heck, he was even offered the chance to take control of our armies, but alas, vehemently he rejected us.
We also considered Dragon Ranger as well, but he was too hostile, and his aggression would have been toxic for him, so the idea was dropped.
I decided to leave LRX after my match against my sister, Tulla Ranger. After dishonor for honor, I found a job in Deer. I was chosen to lead this army into Little Britain.
Did LRX and Lyria ever have any conflict in the past? We need to know this.
You and the Blue Jay girl were brought here to listen to our plans. I have a dare to show our cards, because we are confident about our victory. Before Mustache Ranger, Xerox was the leader of the LRX Council. He had many talks with the antivirus organization that you work for. They use time-traveling techniques to get to this time dimension, the causal and most common way of traveling from one time dimension to another. This is the multiverse, the same universe, but with multiple time dimensions. The organization and the council leaders had various arguments about IT-based things in the past, and those who didn't below were sent away.
Did Xerox ever make documents about all of this?
Yes, he did. The Kingdom of Deer should have been told about those documents, but nothing happened. This was considered the greatest insult towards our kingdom.
So let me get this straight. You're gonna take these documents by force, aren't you?
Primarily, yes. The secondary goal is to conquer Little Britain. We drove their army's attention to the north in Sanshire with an artificial tsunami. Therefore, their forces won't be concentrated in Rockshire and Cloudshire. We had teleported our army to a good spot in the White Desert of Australia. We are unnoticed and invisible to the naked eye. From here, we will move our army through the Silver Mountains and attack LRX from behind.
Excuse me, Orchard, with around 80,000 Urians, through the mountains at a height of 43,000 feet?
You're used to the desert climate, not the cold climate.
Your doubts are encouraging us more to perform such an impossible.
So in a way, are we hostages?
Precisely! We are going to put pressure on Little Britain and the Ascension as well, so interference and direct attacks against us will be absolutely useless. Do not even try to escape from us. We are still in a desert arena. You got weakened by the extremely hot weather. Even if you report us, who will believe you? And Antivirus Novan info and that is suspicious. What will the Ascension think of you as well?
So all this time, I was right about LRX. They were hiding secrets from the Ascension, and this is the result?
We just can't handle this conflict well. We're gonna have to tolerate the situation of being hostages.
Prepare yourself. In 1 hour, we shall set off on foot.
Are there other hostages as well?
Truck drivers who were in our way. They came with their unmannerly behavior. So we used our infamous dance of elegance and they got knocked out and put to sleep.
If this is your intention, then so be it. We'll cooperate.
So that's why the Tiranium have gone up against LRX and Little Britain. Correct. Then that means, if they have those documents, Little Britain will be in grave danger. I have a feeling that all of this will now be in vain.
Even if Ranger had of spillet und positiv anvoldt, this conflict all has still broken out eventually.
All of this just because Fan Ranger had to exceed her authority?
What do you suggest we do, Mr. Red?
First of all, thank you for telling me all of this. Secondly, once we find those documents, we'll have to destroy them if possible.
And as for Volt, will you send a rescue team after him?
Yes, the Axer Rangers.
Yo, Red, what are we gonna do to end this war?
Look, we cannot shut down both sides just yet. Our task right now is to focus on the civilians and to prevent those documents from getting into the wrong hands.
Are you suggesting that we concentrate on the safety of the civilians?
Green Ranger, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I've seen many bad things before, but this is just heart-wrenching.
Nevertheless, the Council is now on high alert.
Excuse me, Miss Ranger. We looked everywhere, but there's still no sign of him.
Very well, call me again once you find him.
Understood.
Excuse us, sire, but have you seen a ranger anywhere with blue armor?
Yes, alongside a blue-haired girl.
You mean Tari, the Meta Runner?
This is so massive and they're marching on the side of this very highway.
They are using the same method as Hannibal by attacking the enemy from behind.
Are they about to pass those mountains over there? Even if they can do so, the outcome would be drastic for the sight of food. Catching illnesses, aggression, need I say more? We better inform Pink Ranger about this immediately.
Thanks for your help, mister.
You're very welcome.
Minister, I have just unlocked those documents by using bubble-sucking methods to decrypt the passwords.
At last, the documents of the rigs. I have been craving for these documents for far too long.
What's wrong, Minister?
Those documents, the late Master Garage Ranger, wrote down the argument between him and the United Antivirus Movement. I was once the leader of the group's delegation. We used to use time-traveling techniques to get to the time dimension, which is called the Dim Primary. That argument alone was one of many reasons why I was exiled from the group. These documents are an abomination.
You wish for deleting the documents cannot be made, sir, for I do not have permission to delete them. They're all cloud-based.
First attempts will draw further attention towards us. The Red already knows what happened. Nevertheless, I have a royal flush cover of the Indies, a considerable armor with it we will launch a frontal strike against the Reds and anybody who defends that council. And never again will these skeletons underestimate my powers.
If all goes well, we will reach the border in 3 days.
Will we be getting nice weather in the mountains?
Rain or shine, we will pass through the mountains no matter what.
Soldiers, we are under attack by optical illusions.
Now, where in the hell is he going?
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Void getting pounded by his fellow clones. Ladies and gentlemen, they are ambushing him. But look at this. Void actually trying to fight back. Look at this. He just destroyed most of the clones. Their health has been drained. And now look at this, ladies and gentlemen. They're still attacking Void. Oh, watch this. Oh, my lord. He's got them cornered. And what do you know? He slashes at them. And look at this. Even with all his relentlessness. Look at this. All of the clones are getting their asses kicked. One shot and a slash. It's over. And Void just took out the 4 clones. He's going after the last 2. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, these 2 clones going after Void. They are more relentless than usual. They're already depleting his health, ladies and gentlemen, just at the start of the match. But ladies and gentlemen, one of the clones has just been cut in half. The other clone, not so much. And now once again, they are continuing their assault on Void Ranger. But Void, he's trying to fight back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord, what a shot with the axe, ladies and gentlemen. At the bottom, he just took them out with a one-hit KO.
Forget about them. Even if they manage to reach Little Britain, it is already too late for them. We are coming up like a sandstorm. Forward, my soldiers. to Little Britain.
Yeah, Father, forgive me. I should have warned you about LRX sooner rather than later.
And so, with the documents finally revealed and an army of clones obliterated, the Tyrians are on their way to Little Britain with Void and Tari as hostages. Will the Tyrian be able to pass through the mountains? And what will be the next steps for the Ascension? Don't miss the next action-packed episode of Axer Ranges S.